My name is Amit Sihag. I am an MLA from Davwali constituency in Haryana. It's a rural constituency. The agriculture is the main profession there, and it's at the border of two states basically. Apart from Haryana, there's like Rajasthan and Punjab. So it's at the confluence of basically three states, and it represents the culture of all the three states in that sense. I believe it's a historic initiative. It's a beautiful initiative in itself because we don't really get to meet and interact with the legislators across India. India being a very diverse country in itself, each state has its own kind of culture, own kind of diversity. And having the representation of almost 50% of the population of India out here under one roof, I think so it's historical and it's commendable. And I would wish NLC all the very best and hope such initiatives are taken forward and we can really get something out. And the most beautiful part, I believe, is like usually within the political parties we have a lot of differences. But coming under one roof, we are able to exchange a lot of ideas. I think so it would be instrumental towards decreasing the gap and bringing all the people across the spectrum of politics together in that sense. This has been my first election. I'm a first-time legislator, and in itself it is historic because the party I represent, the Indian National Congress, has won after 28 years in that area. So in that sense, it's kind of very satisfying. It was a long journey, a journey which was about transformation of politics in my area, and my politics is basically focused upon getting development done, as well as a politics of humility, grace. So I believe with me, the people after a long time, through me giving an opportunity, I believe it's a step in the right direction, and I am a representation of that positive voice in politics where work should be at the forefront, and people should vote for that. And I believe it's historic in that self as well. I believe there are a lot of people who inspire. My leader, I would say Rahul Gandhi ji is one who, with all the difficulties and everything said about him, yet he had that kind of, he's always taken it in grace and still kept whatever his principles and philosophies are intact. And to the other side, I would say it's my father, who has always been instrumental in motivating me, and through him, I've learned this kind of, no matter how many difficulties come in your life, you should stay steady on your path, take as much time as it takes, but keep on continue with the struggle and this politics of honesty, grace, humility and development. I would say strength has been the people who have kind of, even during the tough times, who have stood by us. And of course, nothing can compare with the support of your family and friends. So the immediate family, I would say, the party for showing faith in me, I would say on all those times. But I believe the family and the people of that area would really, hats off to them. Yeah. I mean, first they need to change their look and feel about politics and politicians. Generally, at this moment, people feel that it is all about, somehow this whole taboo about it, and there's like it's corruption. People are here for just, unfortunately, because of maybe what has been happening in the country, and there is always some kind of incidences like that. But there are people who can make a difference if they really make decide to do so. So I would say that all the educated youth, if you're inspired and you really want to make a change, this is a field for you. You should really come participate. It doesn't mean that you have to fight an election, but there are multiple ways to associate yourself And one thing I always say that my nara has been, my slogan has been that कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. So if you keep on whatever you decide and you feel it is going to be for the better of not just yourself, other people as well, that is going to be the most satisfying. And if you continue on that path, it's ultimately you're going to achieve something. So I would say come embrace. Don't look at politics as a dirty word. Is something which can change your country if the right people are at the right positions. And I would say if you are listening to me here, I was one of you, educated, wanted to do an MBA, never thought that I'll be contesting an election. I did, and now I have utilized, though even being in the opposition, I've been able to do certain things. So if you really want the India of your dreams and you want to change it, you have to participate in this whole process.